Have you ever felt paralyzed by failure, thinking it was the end of the road? What if I told you that it could actually mark the beginning of something far greater? In this video, we will delve into the hidden power of failure and how it has been the turning point for many of the world's most successful individuals. I will show you how life's toughest moments can become the greatest catalyst for success. If you're experiencing a period of frustration, doubt, or feeling stuck after a setback, this video is for you. Here, we will discuss real-life stories of transformation and provide you with practical insights to change the way you view your own challenges. Failure can be the fuel you need to achieve things you never thought possible. Stay with me until the end, because what you'll learn here could completely alter your perception of what it means to fail and how to turn it into a springboard for success. If this content resonates with you, please leave a like, and if you're not yet part of our community, consider subscribing to the channel so we can continue on this journey of overcoming together. Ready to transform your failures into stepping stones to success? Let's move forward. Failure is often seen as the ultimate obstacle, a sign that we're not good enough or that our dreams are out of reach. However, from a spiritual perspective, failure is much more than that. It represents a profound opportunity for growth, where the universe, or your greater purpose, offers lessons that can only be learned through adversity. For the chosen ones, failure is not a punishment, but an essential preparation for something greater that lies ahead. When we face intense challenges and apparent failures, it's easy to get lost in the pain and frustration. But spiritually, these moments are refining us, like fire purifies gold. Each fall, each obstacle, is a chance to strengthen the soul and align with the deeper purpose set out for you. Without these hardships, spiritual development would be superficial, and true potential would not be realized. For those who feel chosen, failure can be a way to align with this higher calling. Each time you face defeat, know that it is removing what is unnecessary and revealing your true essence. It is a process of refining, where the stronger and purer version of you is being uncovered. This is the path of those with a greater destiny, and failure is an integral part of this journey. Understanding failure as a spiritual element transforms how we handle life's challenges. Instead of viewing defeat as the end, we should see it as a strategic detour, guiding us toward the success that awaits. This success does not come from a straight line, but from a journey filled with ups and downs, where each fall teaches a vital lesson. And it is these lessons that prepare the chosen ones for the impact they will have on the world. Therefore, do not fear failure. It is, in fact, a sign that you are on the right path. Great souls face great challenges, and what may seem like a defeat today could be the necessary step towards your greatest victory tomorrow. When we understand that failure is part of the process of spiritual evolution, we realize that it is, in fact, a gift in disguise, preparing you for a destiny that exceeds your wildest imaginations. Many of us know the stories of people who have gone through profound failures, yet managed to transform these moments into great successes. These individuals did not merely overcome the obstacles they faced, but used these painful experiences as springboards to something much greater. A notable example is Nelson Mandela, who spent 27 years in prison under an apartheid regime. For many, this imprisonment would have marked the end of any dream, but for Mandela, it was the beginning of a journey that would lead him to become one of the most influential and inspiring leaders in the world. Malala Yousafzai also serves as a powerful example of someone who faced a profound, nearly fatal failure, but transformed that experience into a platform for change. When Malala was attacked for advocating for girls' education rights in Pakistan, many believed the assault would silence her. However, she leveraged this adversity to become one of the youngest Nobel Peace Prize laureates. Malala epitomizes the resilience of those who, despite failure and pain, rise with even greater strength to champion their cause. Another inspiring tale is that of Walt Disney, who was dismissed from his first job at a newspaper for lacking creativity. He endured several bankruptcies while striving to build his empire, yet he never relinquished his vision. Today, Disney's legacy stands as one of the most celebrated in the entertainment world, and he is remembered as one of history's most visionary figures. His initial failures were, in fact, the stepping stones to the success he achieved. These figures share a common thread. They all faced failures that could have ended their journeys, but instead, they used these setbacks to strengthen themselves. They did not view failure as a permanent defeat, but as an opportunity for growth and evolution. Nelson Mandela, Malala Yousafzai, and Walt Disney exemplify how failure is often the necessary catalyst for achieving a greater purpose. These stories teach us that, like these great individuals, we too can utilize our moments of failure to propel us toward our destiny. Failure does not have to define who we are, but can be the starting point for becoming the strongest and most resilient version of ourselves. The lesson is clear. The chosen face greater battles because their purpose is also greater. Thus, adversity can be the driving force for your transformation. Failure might seem devastating at the moment it occurs, but it is, in fact, the starting point for significant personal transformation. Instead of viewing failure as an insurmountable obstacle, we should see it as a powerful tool for growth. It forces us out of our comfort zones, to reevaluate our approaches, and most importantly, to evolve. Failure has the potential to teach us valuable lessons that immediate success could never provide. It is in falling that we learn to rise with greater wisdom and strength. This process of transformation can be likened to the fire that purifies and strengthens steel. Each time you face a failure, you are being forged to become more resilient, stronger. The heat of adversity eliminates weaknesses and reveals the true potential that lay hidden. Just as steel requires heat to become stronger, we too need challenges and difficulties to become the most powerful version of ourselves. It is through this process that character is shaped and resilience is fortified. On the spiritual path, failure is seen as an opportunity for realignment with your purpose. Often, it directs us to a path we might not have considered, but which is essential for our growth. Failure provides the opportunity to reflect on our choices and adjust our course, leading us to a destiny that is more aligned with who we truly are. In this sense, it is a spiritual compass guiding us toward the success reserved for us, a success that can only be achieved after the soul has been refined. The key to transforming failure into success lies in how we perceive it. Instead of defining ourselves by our setbacks, we should use these experiences as stepping stones to a triumphant return. Each mistake, each setback, is a lesson disguised as defeat. If we shift our perspective and view these moments as opportunities for learning, our path to success will become much clearer. Failure is not a sign of weakness, but a natural part of the journey for those destined for greatness. Therefore, embrace failure as an essential part of your growth. Do not dwell on your defeats, but see them as springboards to something much greater. Every challenge overcome prepares you for the success you are destined to achieve. The transformation process is slow, often painful, but absolutely necessary. In the end, what matters is not how many times you fell, but how much you grew from each of those falls, and how those experiences propelled you toward transformative success. When we experience a failure, the initial reaction might be frustration or even despair, but there is a way to turn these moments into opportunities for growth. The first practical tip is to reflect on the lessons learned. Each failure brings with it a valuable lesson, and by conducting an honest analysis of what happened, you can identify areas for improvement. Ask yourself, what has this failure taught me? What can I do differently next time? This reflection turns failure into learning, which is the real fuel for success. Besides reflection, it's important to allow yourself to feel and process the emotions associated with failure, but without getting stuck in them. Often, we want to suppress or ignore what we're feeling, but pain, frustration, and even disappointment are part of the healing and growth process. Give yourself the necessary time to recognize these emotions, but also set a limit to move forward. Processing emotions healthfully allows you to leave the failure in the past and look to the future with renewed determination. Another powerful tip is to change your perspective on failure, understanding that each step back could be the beginning of a major leap forward. Major leaps often come after moments of crisis, because it is in these moments that you become stronger and more resilient. The key here is not to let yourself be defined by the falls, but rather by your ability to rise. By changing how you view failure, you transform these moments into opportunities for progress. It is also essential to practice self-acceptance and compassion towards yourself. Everyone fails at some point in their lives, and it is important to recognize that failure is part of the journey. Instead of harshly criticizing yourself, learn to be gentle with yourself, accepting that mistakes are normal and that you are constantly evolving. Self-compassion allows you to rise more quickly after a fall, ready to face the next challenges with more strength and clarity. Finally, use failure as a platform to redefine your goals and strategies. Sometimes, failure is a sign that we need to adjust our plans, reevaluate what really matters, and find a path more suited to our purpose. Reassess your priorities, make the necessary adjustments, and keep moving forward. Failure is not the end, but a redirection to something bigger and more aligned with your life's purpose. Failure may seem like the end of the road, but it is just a part of the transformation process that prepares you for something much greater. Now, imagine the power of your comeback. Think about how the adversities you are facing today are shaping the stronger and more resilient version of you. Your return will not just be a comeback. It will be a stunning turnaround that will inspire and impact everyone around you. When you rise, it will be with a strength that no one expected. Visualize the future and the greatness that awaits. After each great difficulty comes a comeback that transforms everything. Not only will those who doubted you be surprised, but even those who believed in you will see something far greater than they imagined. What you are facing now is not in vain. It is building the foundation for this triumphant return. Believe that this moment of adversity is preparing the ground for your spectacular success. Your return will not be ordinary. It will be extraordinary. Many would give up along the way, but not you. This inner strength, this persistence, is taking you to a level few people reach. What lies ahead will be so grand that no one can ignore it. When you rise from the ashes, you will be a living example of overcoming, and the impact of this comeback will be profound. What seemed like a defeat now transforms into the greatest victory of your life. The concept of a comeback is more than just recovery. It is a rebirth. You are being forged in the fires of adversity to become something far greater than anyone expected. Each failure you have faced was not a setback, but an essential part of building your success. Just as gold is purified in the fire, you too are being refined to shine in a way that will astonish everyone around you. The comeback of the chosen ones is always grand and unexpected. So, believe this. Your comeback is in preparation, and it will be more powerful than anyone can predict. You were made for moments like this. It doesn't matter how many times you've fallen. What matters is the impact of your return. It will be vast, transformative, and even surprise you. When you rise, it will be like a force of nature, and everyone around you will feel the impact of this journey of overcoming. You are about to experience your greatest triumph. We've reached the end of this video, but your journey of transformation is just beginning. Remember that failure is just a chapter, an inevitable part of the process that is shaping your success. Every obstacle, every fall, is an opportunity to grow and prepare for the grand turnaround that is to come. You were not made to give up, and your comeback will be even greater than anything you can imagine today. Believe that this is just a necessary stage for something extraordinary. Now, I want you to share your overcoming story in the comments. What was the greatest challenge you faced? How did it prepare you for what is to come? Let's build together a strong and interactive community where each person can inspire and be inspired. Your participation is crucial, not just for your personal growth, but to strengthen this community of people who are seeking transformation, overcoming, and success. And don't stop here. There is an incredible video waiting for you on the final screen, which will deepen your knowledge and help you continue advancing on your journey. Click now to watch and expand your understanding of how challenges can be transformed into great victories. This next step is crucial to continue your personal transformation process. If you haven't joined this community yet, I invite you to subscribe to the channel now. Leave a like if this video brought value to your life, and activate notifications to not miss future content that will help you grow, strengthen, and achieve your greatest goals. Your presence here makes all the difference, and together, we can embark on a path of great achievements. Thank you for joining me this far. Remember, failure does not define who you are. It merely prepares the ground for your greatest success. Stay steadfast in your journey, share your experiences, and let's reach new heights together. I'll see you in the next video, and until then, don't forget to keep moving forward toward your grand comeback.